Hey y'all! Welcome back to our Book Nook. So we are back with another book review. What book are we reviewing today?
The Losers Club.
You gotta do it the way I did it last
No,
time.
because I don't like the way you did it.
What you mean?
You did it all weird and
Because
slow.
you gotta do it dramatic. It's like come on, do it. Come on, do it. They didn't even see the book. So we are reviewing The Losers Club today. So, what was The Losers Club about?
A boy named Alec, he loved reading and he got in trouble for it, like, quite a lot. And
I know
so,
somebody like that.
Okay. and so he decided to start a book club where only he can read, and so he named it The Losers Club so other people wouldn't want to join.
Right. So, Alec reminds me of my pop, who also got in trouble in school for reading all the time. Isn't that an interesting reason to get in trouble in school? It's interesting. So yeah, like Pop said, the Losers Club is about a boy who got in trouble for reading during school, so he decided to create this after-school program for himself called the Losers Club, like Pop said, so that people didn't want to join and he could just sit there and read for, I think it was like 2 hours every day after school.
Yeah, I don't think there was a specific time. It was just a club.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
So that's the summary of the book. So we are gonna start with what was your favorite, I guess, like one of your likes.
All right, a like is just like what the book was about. I just like the fact that he liked reading, and like I realized that not a lot of males like reading that I know of. Like whenever I hear about someone liking reading, it's usually a girl, but in this book it's about a boy who likes reading. So
yeah, so definitely one of my likes is he's really into reading, and so I did fully appreciate that. Y'all see this light? These glasses do not have the anti-reflective whatever, so like you gonna see the light in these ones.
really, that's what you want to talk about?
No, that's not what I want to talk about, but like I couldn't see my eyeballs, and so maybe I should hold my head like this so people see my eyebrow. I mean,
No,
not my
that's
eyebrows,
weird.
you just gonna see. Look. You gonna see my light.
Then take off the glasses.
No, because then I can't see. Anyway.
You can't see this far.
I can't see. Anyway, enough about my glasses. We definitely did like what the book was about. This book, the idea was amazing.
Yeah.
Like amazing. Any dislikes for this book?
Well. All right. You go first. I'm gonna need to think about that.
Okay. So it seemed like a lot of it was just hard to get through. Maybe I don't have any specific dislikes. It was just really hard to get through. In comparison to our very first book, which was Laugh Out Loud,
Yeah.
which we sped through that book. Like we were just like, we could not wait to read it. We were really on top of each other about reading it. This book, we was like, like we gotta finish it.
Yeah,
'Cause
not even gonna sugarcoat it. It took a little more than a year.
It did. Oh, that's so bad. It did.
We read it for like a month or two, and then we took like the longest break ever. And then even when we started up again, it was still the biggest gaps.
Yeah, it was hard to get through. So, I mean, there's that. Any potential changes? Oh wait, before we talk about changes, who
Yeah.
was your favorite character?
Wait, what? you want my likes and dislikes.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm just gonna say the same as her. Like, honestly, it felt a little repetitive. So, you know, and all right, my favorite character. My favorite character. See, I have a favorite character, but I don't really have a reason why.
Okay, that's cool. Who was it?
My favorite character was a girl named Nina, who comes in like towards the beginning, I think, right? Yeah, around the beginning. I don't really have a specific reason. She just is.
That's cool. So my favorite character, as cliche as this is about to be, my favorite character was what was his name?
Alec.
That was his name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though? Alex's little brother was funny.
Yeah, Alec.
All right, so Alex's little brother was funny, but Alec was my favorite character, and the reason being is because, just like I stated in our last video, I love kids who pursue the things that they want, and I really love that about him. Like, he knew that he loved reading and he wanted to read, and so hold my head so you can see my eyes, and so he created this club so he could do exactly what he wanted. Now he knew he had to make sure that he was completing all his work and he wasn't getting in trouble or whatever the case is. But I really go ahead.
Then his parents like, oh, you know, I can't give no spoilers.
No, don't give me any spoilers. We won't do that. We won't do spoilers, y'all.
Yeah.
So he was my favorite character for that very reason. Like, I really enjoyed this pursuit of what he wanted to do. Potential changes.
All right, so here's what I would change, right? I didn't like how like repetitive it seemed.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. So like, if I was the one writing the book, even like, I would just change what would happen. Like, I could keep it repetitive for like around the middle, but then after that, I would do something like, say, I don't know, someone wanted to like shut down the library or whatever, and just something small like that I would change, just because like I didn't like that. So
yeah. To piggyback off of what Pop said, it was a lot of pages to say the same thing.
Yeah.
That, and I also didn't like that whole dynamic with Alec and Nina, and what was the other boy's name that was like being rude to them? Kent. Like, that was a weird dynamic. I think it was just very weird to read. Like,
it was just random.
It was kind of random because like
it felt like when you're watching the movie and then they always have like that romantic part of it that was unnecessary.
Right, like that. Right, that's exactly how it felt. Now, don't take our word for it. Read the book yourself and then let us know what you think. Maybe we were just like in another headspace, but I was just like, okay, like we don't need that. We really don't need that. Well, no, we didn't need that, like, at all. So would I want to see this in a movie? Would you want to see this in a movie? No. I feel
like it's again like what I would say with the Laugh Out Loud book. I could potentially see it in the show, but I don't think it would be something I myself would enjoy. So
no, because like what they gonna do? Like, especially during the part where they're reading, that would be such a boring movie.
Unless, you know what? A lot of the times, like, movies do put a spin on it. So maybe, like I said, instead of it being repetitive, they would change something up. So, I mean, still, I could see it in a movie or whatever. It's just, I can't see myself enjoying it, so.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Another thing that I did, we're going to go back to the likes real quick. Another thing that I actually did like was all of the references to other books.
Yep. Because you know what? There was a reference. Can I say what book it was? Or
sure.
Should I not? Okay.
Sure.
They referenced the book Hatchet, and because of that, it actually made me go back and read the actual book. So.
Yeah, they referenced that book a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so all of the references to other books was a fave. Same thing in Laugh Out Loud. That was a fave of mine in that one. So now what are we rating the Losers Club?
All right, you go first. I know. Are we doing like halves or just full numbers?
No, you can do halves if
All right.
you want.
All right, so I know what I want.
So
You
go
go
ahead.
first.
No, you go first. Didn't I
All
go
right.
first last time? Oh no, you
No,
went
I
first
did.
last time.
All right, so I would give it a 2.5. Why? I liked like what it was about, but once again, like it was just repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
If it wasn't repetitive, it could have been like a. Oh, 5's the limit. Okay, so it could have been like a 3 or a 4. Yeah.
So I thought we were gonna have different ratings for this book, but I think that we have the same rating. Well, I don't think, I know we have the same rating. I would give it a 2.5 too, and here's why. So our 2 means that it was okay. And the 3 is like, we liked it and we'd recommend it to other people, but like, if it comes up in conversation, like if that subject matter comes up in conversation, then we can suggest this book, but whatever. And so with the 2.5, it was okay, but I think it had so much potential to be a really, really good book. Now, I don't write books, so, whatever. I just read them. I don't write them. But I think that part of the reason we even picked this book was because of the summary and description of the book, which was like, no, you don't have to. But that's why we wanted to read it, because we were like, oh, this would be so cool. And it just, womp womp. But it was okay. It wasn't horrible. It's not like I would not read it. Well, no. I'm lying. I'm not going to read it again.
You know what? I think myself... Sorry, go ahead.
That was rude.
I said sorry. Because, you brought it up. I didn't want the conversation
No, go ahead.
to drift away. All right, so I think I would read it again just to see if anything would change. Because, I think the reason we didn't get it finished done quicker, because, reading it with her, when we start reading, we gotta be consistent. But then if I'm reading it myself and I get bored, I can put it down and be like, I just want to read this later. So I don't know. I might read it again myself and just see if anything changes.
Maybe. So that's our rating. Anything else you want to say?
Like and subscribe.
Comment,
Comment.
like and subscribe. Thank you for coming and joining us and having this conversation about, come on, give me the book, about the Losers Club. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's a kickball. Okay.
Don't, you can't spoil nothing. Nope, you can't spoil nothing. That's not how this works.
Okay, anyway.
Just because apparently she wants...
I'm not going to spoil it.
But just keep that in mind, apparently.
Yeah, if you read this book, that's a kickball, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and joining us. Come back next time. Comment, like, subscribe. Please. All right, see you guys later.